Morning, guys. This is Gloria. Thank you for joining me in my Valentine's Day series that I got going on. This is card number 2, and it is morning, and of course, like always, I'm up early and just trying to figure out what I was gonna do today and to upload before I get ready for work later on. I don't go to work till later, but you know, sometimes making a card takes a little stretch of a time. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's long. It all depends on how you feel on making a card that day. But anyway, we're gonna use Creative Critter 2, and I am just loving this cartridge for Valentine's Day. I have a couple more other ones, but they're just not really giving me that little push to making the card. And the paper pattern that I end up using today is from ATD, and is Memento. And this is the pattern paper I use, which is double-sided. And this paper is actually really, really pretty. And it's light, and it's sort of like you can use it for spring colors. I mean, I really, really do like it. So the pattern that I end up using today is this pattern right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's the clouds. And for the inside of my card, I end up using the other side. So I thought this was really pretty. You see how pretty, how flowers and the birds are? I mean, it's really pretty paper. And I got this out of Tuesday Morning for $4.99. And this was like about a year ago. Okay, so let's get started. My card base is going to be Basil cardstock, and what I did, it's 9 1/4 long by 4 1/4. No, it's 9 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I cut out a piece of basil 12 by 12 sheet. I cut it at 8 1/2 by 9 1/4, and then I scored it in the middle just like this. So here goes my base. So I cut a piece of basil, which is 9 1/2, I'm sorry, by 8. Let me make sure if it's 8 inches. It's probably more than 8 inches. No, it's 8 inches, so it's 9 1/2 by 4. So it's 9 1/2 by 4. So what I would do, we'll cut it 9 1/2 this way by 8, score it at 4, and then fold it, and there goes your card base. And you can use a legal size envelope for this. Okay, so this is my layer, my base, and for the first couple of layers I use this bluish, but you know, now that I got this together, it kind of favors more on the purple side, but it's blue. So I'm going to adhere this down. Let me get my ATG. And this card is so stinking cute that I think it's cute. I mean, you guys would probably think it's cute too. A lot of my cards are really funny cards and cartoonish, which, you know, I'm a young kid at heart, so I just can't help it. I mean, I can make serious cards, but, you know, I'm a happy person, so I like to do things happy. Okay, so there goes my first layer, and it goes down right there. Then for my second layer is this piece of paper, and like I said, it's double-sided. I can either use this side or this side, but since I'm doing sort of like a scene card, I'm going to use the cloud paper in the back. And this actually goes really good with the colors. So let me adhere this down. And before I adhere this down, let me make sure there is no other thing I'm supposed to do, because a lot of times I tend to take myself ahead and then I make mistakes, of course, you know. I'm not perfect, which, I mean, I prefer to do mistakes on camera to show you that nobody is perfect when you're making cards. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down. And I'm just going to have just a small border going all the way around. Okay, so there we go. So that's our front of a card. Now, what I ended up doing was using my Frisker's grass punch, and I cut out 3 different sizes of grass. I cut out this grass, which is going to go right there. I cut out this size, and then I cut out this size. And it's just going to layer, just like the grass out in the yard. It's just going to keep on layering down. So let me adhere these 3 pieces together. I'm not going to put it down yet because I have something else that I'm going to put down. And, boy, I've been having so many different thoughts in my mind of what to make and how to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It all depends on how I actually really feel. So, for the first one, I'm going to put down, let me make sure, is that the first one? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to just, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to layer it right on top of each other. Okay, and then I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to glue it also. Okay, so got some tape on the side. And I don't want it down like that yet, so I have to take my time and see. This card actually took me a little bit longer, and well, because when I was first doing it, it just didn't look right. It just looked so plain and just so So, okay, so the next thing I end up doing, I used a piece of white glossy paper and my fence punch, and I end up punching out this strip right here. So I'm going to layer this strip down right here. But before I do that, do I want to put this in the front or in the back? Let me see. I think I want to put it in the front. Okay, so let me adhere the fence paper down. Guys, I'm so glad I'm back. I really am. It took me a little bit to try to get the ideas start flowing, because it's just like when you go on vacation from work and you go back to work, your body hurts, you know, because you haven't actually been using the muscles you were supposed to use. So, okay, so I'm going to adhere this white fence right down here. And, you know, hey, so I just wanted to lay that down. You could go that way. Okay. Okay, and there goes my fence. Now, I'm going to put down the grass paper, but before I put it down, let me see if this is actually what I want to do with it. No. I'm going to adhere the grass paper down just like that. So it's already coming out really cute. But before I do that, let me see if I got enough room for that piece right there. And I think it looks really good. Just like that. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I end up cutting out this tree out of the Creator Critter, and this is the tree that I end up using. Let me focus it so you can actually see. And it has little hearts in the tree. And what I did with this one, I paper saved it because I end up doing the hearts in glitter. And I really didn't want to use a whole piece of glitter sheet and waste it. So what I did, guys, this is amazing. I end up using my heart punch, and it was big enough just for me to cover the back sides of it. And that's what I end up doing. Now, I did 2 trees. I did one at 3 inches and one at 3.5. So this is the 3.5 and this is the 3 inches. Now, you see how I wasted a whole piece of glitter paper just for I can show just some little hearts through it, and it really didn't make no sense for me to waste a whole sheet of paper. So what I end up doing on this one, I paper saved it. So I end up cutting out the glitter paper in heart shapes and then just gluing it to the back. So that gave me less of a paper to use. Because if not, I was going to use a 3-inch paper, which I can use the paper for something else. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down just like that. So let me put some glue down. And this tree is really cute. You know, they got a lot of trees in the Cricut, but some trees are not the same like others. So I'm just gonna put some glue down where I don't have none. And since I'm using glossy paper on the fence, I am going to use quick dry. Okay. A lot of times the way I come up with my cards is sort of like an idea, a visual. And then I try. A lot of times I don't get to do it. I try to put it down on paper to see, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It all depends. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down as straight as possible. It's going to be right there. Okay, now I could put my grass down, and I'm going to put my grass right over that tree. So let me get some glue. And, boy, I'm having so much fun right now, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, I just don't, I just have fun doing this. I have fun working, of course, because when I'm at work, I am never bored. I always find an easy way how to do things fun. We have music, so I'm constantly singing. And all my customers are like, Gloria, you should start singing. I'm like, oh, no. This voice cannot sing. I just like to sing, to make things happy. And they always turn around and tell me, but you're so cheery all the time. Listen, guys, you have to be. Because when you're not, you're down. And I don't like to be down. So, okay, now I'm going to adhere the other tree right over here at the bottom. And it's going to go down just like that. Okay, so I'm going to get some zip 2-way so it can really stick. Oh, I got some glue on my mat. Let me kind of take that off real quick. Okay. Okay, so it's going to look like I have a tree in the background and a tree in the front. Sort of like an image, Whenever you're doing a scene card, it's sort of the way you're looking at it. You see a tree here, tree in the background, a building in the background, Got just a little bit glue. Okay. And what I ended up doing for the tree bark was I ended up using some glossy accents to like pop it out, and they did a really good job. And then I used my small heart punch to put a heart in the middle of both of the trees. Okay, now I end up using the Series.I'm ink stamp. And like I said in my other videos, whenever you're stamping on glitter paper, you definitely need Series.I'm. This is the only ink pad that does not smear when you are doing stamping on glitter. Now, I end up cutting 2 clouds out of my Friskus punch, and here they go. And I stamped it with my Scrappy Mom Stamps Owl Occasions, and I use Guess Who Loves You. And I put Guess Who on this one, and I'm gonna adhere this down, and Love You is on the other one, and it's gonna go one down, one up. And I'm gonna glue that down. So just give me a second. Guys, I hope you had a really good time last night. I ended up staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning seeing the ball drop. And my oldest son called me. And I was actually nodding off and on. And he called me at 12:04. And he's like, Mom, what you doing? And I turned around and I told him I was kind of sleeping. He was like, get up, get up. You need to get up. It's New Year's. You have to be up. You were supposed to see the ball drop. I said, well, I did see the ball drop, and then I shut the TV off, you know. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other one. And I'm going to glue that one down. And let me see something, guys. I think it should go right there. I'm going to put it right down here. Okay. And he was hanging out with his friends. Sorry, guys. I kind of got concentrated on where I was going to put my image at. He kind of was hanging out with his friends, and he had a lot of fun, he said. So I'm glad that actually really happened. And that, you know, he was hanging out with his friends. You know, it's always good to have a couple of people around you. If they're good for you now, guys, you know. Just because everybody has friends don't mean that they're good for them. Okay, so, and in the Creator Critter 2, I end up using this beautiful owl. Look at how cute. And her arms are two hearts. And I thought it was really, really cute. But what I ended up doing was high contouring her eyes, because guess what I did? I ended up using the Scrappy Mom Stamps Wide-Eyed and Bushy Tail Face Assortment. And I used these eyes right here. This big stamp right here. So, look at how my image came out. Don't she look adorable? Oh my god. And then I color her eyes out with a white gel pen, which I have right here, a white gel pen. And then I use the glossy accents to kind of, you see her eyes glowing? Yes, yes, yes. And then I use glitter paper for her nose and her hearts. And I color her eyelids with a Copic marker, and it's red lipstick. I think it's R35, but I could be wrong because I don't have it in front of me. And I cut her out at 3 inches. So I'm going to adhere her down right here. And I got her on some foam dots. So I'm going to take that off right now. And I thought she came out really, really cute. I really thought she came out really cute. Especially when you stamp the eyes on. I mean, Peachy King, they're amazing. And today I just got an email letting them know that the month stamps is Valentine's Day. So I'm hopefully hoping that I get them in before my series is over. So, but you know, hopefully I get them in. So I'm gonna adhere her down right here. And there she goes. And I thought that looks real cute. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to put some dots of glue just around. Hopefully I spreaded them out some. And then I got these flowers that I end up using from a Studio G flower punch. And I'm just going to throw them down really quick, because I could be here forever putting the flowers on. And then the pink one. And you know, because you got to give some look to the grass of some flowers. It's coming out really, really stinking cute. And I hope I'm gluing them down fast enough before the glue dries. And I think I got all of them. I think I got all of them. So I end up putting 2 extra pieces of glue here for nothing. But what I can do is I can add some more glue over here. And then one more over here. Put the blue one down over here. And then I could put another green one over here. And that'll fill that in. Okay. And then I have another pink one, which I should just put right there. Okay guys, and then I just randomly punched these flowers out of all different color papers, a lot of glitter, some of the regular ones. Okay, so, and in the inside it says, guess who loves you? It says, me, that's who? Happy Valentine's Day. And the Valentine's Day stamp that I end up using is from another Scrappy Mom stamps called Love Notes, and it's my Happy Valentine's. And I end up punching out some more hearts with my heart punch, of course. Like I turned around, I told you, ladies. I end up punching out XOXOXO on the bottom base of my paper with this Martha Stewart punch set. And it's just the other corner. Then I got XOXOXO stamp set, and I did it with this one. Then up here, I end up cutting this out with another Martha Stewart punch, and it's the corner or just the edge punch, and this one is called Iron Fence, Iron Gate, and this one is called Hugs and Kisses. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you so much for watching. There goes my card. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you for card number 3 tomorrow now. Bye.